What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody had a nice Martin Luther King Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Martin Luther King, rest in peace to him, Malcolm X, everybody and anybody who basically, made a difference in the community. You know what I'm saying? If you were an activist, you did what you had to do to bring peace, your neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did for freedom and for your community. You know what I'm saying? I salute you. So I just hope everybody had a great Monday. So basically, in this video, I make my Super Bowl predictions. We're in the NFC and NFC championships. It's come down, to the last four teams, to the final four. And like I told y'all before, we got new matchups now. We're seeing teams we don't normally see. We're seeing brand new matchups. Now, first of all, for the AFC, now I don't know why a lot of these analysts or some of them took Tennessee over New England. Whoever took Tennessee over New England thought the Titans was really going to upset New England. Shame on you, okay? You basically got trolled. This Patriot team is the defending Super Bowl champs, okay? That I told you that core has been to two Super Bowls in the last 6-7 years. Tom Brady is a 5-time Super Bowl champion, man. He's a veteran. Him and Belichick built a dynasty. Tennessee just didn't have enough to basically take on New England. DeMarco Murray wasn't even healthy. He couldn't even play not one game in the playoffs. And the only reason why they got past Kansas City is because it's Alex Smith making the wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? Alex Smith making the stupid play call. He didn't try to put the game in his hands like Mariota did. Mariota just made the better plays, which got Tennessee out of Kansas City. I told y'all, man, Alex Smith need to go too. Like, it's his time is up. But still, man, I knew Tennessee was not beating New England. So to New England, that was just a practice for them. They didn't really give much effort. Now, as far as Pittsburgh is concerned, once again, this is what Pittsburgh gets for they players acting too arrogant and cocky like they got this game won. And I know it's about Pittsburgh too. This happens every season. They have no respect for the opponents they're playing. I remember last year, after barely beating Kansas City by field goals the whole game, you got Antonio Brown in the locker room on Facebook Live smiling like he was happy. Okay, they had no respect for New England. New England, you know what I'm saying, just that following week in the AFC Championship, basically smashed them. They stomped them. Okay, y'all seen what happened last year. Now this year, they playing a team in the playoffs. They get a chance to have a rematch. The same team that put up 30 points against them. Okay, they lost 30-9 in week 5. What happens, you know what I'm saying, this weekend? They didn't respect Blake Bortles at all. You had Mike Smith talking trash. Oh, we want to play New England. You know what I'm saying? We play New England AFC Championship. Le'Veon Bell saying we're a second half. Was a second round team. They talking all that trash on Twitter. Okay, so then word got back to Jacksonville. Okay, the Jaguars feel okay. They ain't respecting us. They must take us for the joke. They must think they're gonna beat us. They're gonna beat us. They're gonna get their revenge. Okay, we're gonna show them. Blake Bortles, you know what I'm saying, despite everything, all the criticism he suffered, everybody say he can't do this, he can't do that, basically put up 35 points against the Steelers, okay? Now, to me, the only reason why I had the Steelers over Jacksonville because they're a veteran team, okay? I thought this team was inspired to get their revenge, you know what I'm saying, and have what it takes to get past New England and get to the Super Bowl, but that just wasn't the case. Jacksonville just basically proved everybody wrong that they're a serious team. This Jacksonville Jaguars team ain't a team you should be messing with. It's not a team you should take lightly. They're Saxonville for a reason. And I told y'all, man, Tom Coughlin, this is his defense. What he did for the New York Giants for like the last 5 years in 2011, 2010, and 2009 is what he's doing for this Jacksonville Jaguar team. Okay, so then, you know what I'm saying, they're playing New England now. And, I'll be honest right now. Okay, I believe Jacksonville has what it takes to beat this New England Patriot team. Tom Coughlin is Bill Belichick's kryptonite. Tom Coughlin proved twice that the Patriots team is not bulletproof. They're not unstoppable. They can't be beaten. Okay, Coach Maroon has Tom Coughlin working with him. You know what I'm saying? Working with him all this time for that playbook. I believe Tom Coughlin will put up certain plays, will drop the right playbook that he used for the Giants against New England. Because every time Tom Coughlin has played the Patriots have had problems against Tom Coughlin. He is the only man that's actually able to beat the Patriots. Okay? No other coach has done what Tom Coughlin. He beat an 18-0 New England team with all-star veterans. Then he beat them twice in 2011, 2010. Yeah, 2011, 2012 season. Okay, those are the Patriots' only two losses when Brady at quarterback was against the Giants. So with that being said, I got Jacksonville pulling up the upset. I think they're gonna do what not too many teams have done in the playoffs. The only other team I said in the past that's actually beat New England is Indianapolis Colts and Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken. But those are like the only two. I know Indianapolis got him in 2006 when Peyton Manning went on that one good year with the Colts with Tony Dungy. Okay, that was the only other time. But now it's Jacksonville's turn. I believe they're going to pull off the upset. They're going to beat New England. Plus, Jacksonville really does need this a lot. And this is basically a rematch of the 97-96 season. Okay, for your older fans like me, you know what I'm saying, who've been watching football over 20 years, and you know that back then it was Bill Parcells versus Tom Coughlin back then. See, back in the 90s, when the Jacksonville Jaguars first started, Tom Coughlin got his head coaching job. He had left the New York Giants, you know what I'm saying, the first time, left him as the defense coordinator, took his head coaching job with the Jacksonville Jaguars when their franchise began in the 95-96 season. Then Carolina was the only other expansion team. And Tom Coughlin immediately had this Jacksonville Jaguar team clicking, okay? Because that year they played the Patriots. They played Drew Bledsoe's team. They beat a Denver Bronco team. Of course, you know, John Elway, Shannon Sharpe, them had injuries, but Jacksonville still got through. They got through the Bills. They got through the Denver Broncos, and now they played the Patriots. Of course, they was to go beat New England. You know, Bill Parcells just had a loaded team. You had Sean Jefferson. You had Ty Law, Willie McGinnis. Shouts out to my friend Willie McGinnis. You know what I'm saying, representing Long Beach. You know, you had Cortez, you had Terry Glenn, rest in peace. You know, Terry Glenn, we lost a great one of the greatest athletes, greatest receivers to me that to play the game. You know what I'm saying? He passed away last year, but they lost him, but he was on that roster. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Dave Megan, and this is before Kevin Faulkner came through. I think Kevin Faulkner came the season after, but yeah, that was the Patriots team back then. But now this is a rematch. And I believe Coughlin does not lose to New England, especially in these playoff in a playoff series, a championship game. He does not lose to him. Tom Coughlin is 2-0 against New England in the championship. Except now he's playing them on a different level. Now it's the battle to get into the Super Bowl. So I believe Jacksonville's going to pull up the upset. You know, this defense is going to give New England trouble. So basically, Bill Belichick has his work cut out for him this week. Now, as far as the NFC is concerned, you know, these are two of the best defenses in the league. Besides Jacksonville, Minnesota, and Philadelphia both got good defenses. I told y'all how Philadelphia was able to beat Atlanta because they was able to force Matt Ryan to make bad throws. They put the pressure on Ryan early. That's all you do against Matt Ryan. You stay on him. You don't allow him to get a good open look to Sanu or Julio Jones. So that's all the Eagles did. And Nick Foles, basically another one, like Bortles, he proved how good he truly is. Okay, yeah, this is the year for a lot of these young quarterbacks, okay? We've seen a lot of young talent come out. I told y'all, Foles did lead this team to a playoff before. He has won a playoff series. This man beat the New Orleans Saints back in 2013. Okay, this is one of the teams Drew Brees lost to in the first round. Was against this Philadelphia Eagles team. And now Nick Foles has another test. Now he has to get through Minnesota. Now if he wins this is the NFC Championship. And as for the Vikings, we seen this, man. Vikings went for broke. They played to the last second. They did not give up at all. Chase Keenum, I'll give him his credit. Chase Keenum, you know what I'm saying, is a great quarterback. He's a bad boy. He's not as bad as an Aaron Rodgers or a Brady or a Breeze or whatnot, but that man played his heart out. And for those that think that play was, you know what I'm saying, scripted, the man just angled wrong. Mike Williams tried to hit Stephon Diggs' legs and flip him over so he can fumble. Okay? That's all it was. He angled wrong. It's like when you play Madden. And when you use a DB and you hit stick, or DB or linebacker, you hit stick too early before the receiver gets the ball, then you're going to fall short. You're going to miss a tackle. That's basically what happened. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It's the last minute of the game. Your defense, you've been exhausted. You played a whole, you know what I'm saying, 58, 59 minutes. You're tired. That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He might not have had enough energy to try to jump off and try to make a play. Y'all got to think about that too. The man was back there, all the way back there before it happened. Okay? Like I told y'all in my video with the Alabama and Georgia, these DBs have the hardest job, you know what I'm saying, on the field. For the simple fact they got to guard these receivers who are extremely fast, who could do all kinds of routes, okay? Yeah, they're professionals, but they're not going to always execute the way you want them to. That's what a lot of y'all got to understand about football. It's very hard, man. But see, of course, man, there's some people who haven't played the sport already. You don't know. You ain't been in these situations. The Saints played hard, man, all night long. This was a battle. This was back and forth. So both teams is also. That's just what it is. Mike Williams just didn't angle himself right. Okay, and then you got to think about it too. Man might have been exhausted. He might have not had enough energy. The fatigue probably set in because starters rarely come off the field. Okay, a lot of these coaches in these big games they don't basically substitute like that. These starters have to stay in the majority of the time. They got to stay in 40+ minutes. So you got to think about that, man. Put yourself in their shoes right now. Imagine how you will feel playing a 58, 55-minute game. You're in there the majority of the time, especially when the offense is not converting the ball right. And Drew Brees did turn the ball over at least twice. He got picked off. So the defense have to stay longer. Okay, them safeties and DBs, they get tired. And they really do get tired. I know for a fact because I played DB. I know what he went through. I know what he was thinking. Okay, in the moment of passion, you know what I'm saying? It's just a quick second. But Stefon Diggs, I'll give him that. Stefon Diggs actually slept on. If you had Stefon Diggs as your fantasy team, you know that he got you at least 13, 14 points a game. I've had Stefon Diggs on one of my fantasy teams. Okay, that's helped me out a lot. That having him on my team is what got me into the playoffs for me battling for the championship in my fantasy league. Stefon Diggs to me, compared to Antonio Brown, a Julio Jones, a Dez Bryant, a Michael Crabtree, he's one of the best receivers. He definitely top performer. So the Vikings do make it to the Super Bowl is because of Stefon Diggs. Which brings me to my NFC pick. I got Vikings over Philly only because Vikings got a lot to play for. They got home field advantage. And they could beat Philadelphia. The Super Bowl's in their house. The Vikings, like the Eagles, they need a Super Bowl too. They have never won. Matter of fact, Philly, Minnesota and Jacksonville are all teams that have never actually won a Super Bowl in this league at all since the merger of the 1960s. They are one of their teams that are still searching for that championship. They're still searching for that world title. Okay? And even if it's not Jacksonville, they may have to go through New England. But I see Minnesota strongly winning it all this year. So that's going to be my pick for the NFC. I got Vikings over Philadelphia. Only because I believe, this Vikings just inspired. Okay? The way they played against New Orleans shows you they're ready. Okay? That was a 61-yarder. Okay? Only somebody that has a skill can do that. Okay? I told you, man, for all you haters, man, y'all got to stop thinking it's scripted and rigged just because you can't do it. Okay? Like I tell you, y'all think it's scripted and rigged. Y'all need to go with your friends. Get about 22, 24, 30 of y'all. Y'all need to put on helmets and shoulder pads, and you need to play a full, a 4-quarter, game. Like 60 minutes. At least try to go a first half. Try to go at least like 25 minutes. Just nonstop, action. Throwing the football with helmets on, tackling each other. And you see how tired you're going to get. You see how hard it is to guard somebody. Especially somebody that's faster than you, too. And see, there's cases where a lot of these receivers are running 4.3s, okay? They're running 4.2s. A lot of these receivers ran track in high school and college. You understand how fast these men are, okay? So a lot of these safeties, the DBs, they're not going to always make a play. We see that in the actual college game. How Alabama defeated Georgia because the safety got burnt. He was tired. Georgia quarterback offense, they scored enough touchdowns to keep them ahead. So the Georgia's defense have to work extra hard. They have to stay on the field longer. That's exhausting. That's tiring. But again, I got Minnesota and I got Jacksonville as that's going to be the two teams playing in the Super Bowl next month for Super Bowl 52. As good as New England is, I'm going to give them a respect. I think the only way New England beats Jacksonville is that they're a smarter team. They're a more experienced team. They force break balls. They force break balls to make mistakes. Because Belichick is a strategist. He knows how to use the right play calling. And Tom Brady, of course, if Jacksonville can't get to Tom Brady, he makes plays that'll hurt him too. But I trust Jacksonville's defense. I think they got the defense that could go against New England. And plus, Jacksonville proved they're worthy against New England. Pittsburgh don't deserve to go if they defense allowed the Jacksonville Jaguars to put up 35 points. Jacksonville beat Pittsburgh like they did in Week 5, and plus they beat Seattle. Jacksonville has basically beaten some tough teams. I'm not gonna lie though, Jacksonville has earned their right to play New England. Same thing with Philadelphia. Philadelphia remained the first seed the entire season. But like I said, it's just Nick Foles. We'll see how he can handle this kind of pressure. Because to me, he barely beat Atlanta. And Matt Ryan was able to score another touchdown. Atlanta might have won that game, but thanks to the defense made it easier. Basically, held it off for Nick Foles. They made it easier for Foles. But now you played against an even tougher defense in Minnesota. So I think we're gonna have a brand new matchup this year. I got Jacksonville and Minnesota in Super Bowl 52. And that's my prediction. I'm not gonna change it, nothing. I'm gonna stay bold to my pick. I'm gonna stay true to it. I'm not gonna switch it up. Of course, New England is tough, but I think Jacksonville's gonna pull up the upset. And folks, there you have it. That's my prediction. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? When after next weekend, and I'm gonna do my analysts for both teams and see how well they match up. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.